Hello everyone, welcome to another update video for Forsaken Legends. This is Bobby, and today I want to talk to you about something that we've been working on for a little over a week. I've been wanting to release an update video on it, but I wanted to hold off until I knew for sure that we were good to go with it. So what we wanted to announce today is, well, first of all, you can see this is another biome that we're working on, but more importantly, this is a completely new generation engine for our terrain. So we are now using a Voxel engine. If some of you are following the game from the very beginning, you noticed that we were actually using a Voxel engine to start with called Terrain Engine, and we moved away from it due to some bandwidth concerns with using digging, as far as digging terrain and things like that. So what we wanted to do was, and this is what we were testing, to go back to Terrain Engine to use the voxel generation so that we can have caves, floating islands, and all sorts of things like that, and then not allow digging. So even though we're using a voxel engine now, you're not able to dig into the terrain or anything like that. And the reason for that is, with the scale of the game that we're doing, we can't allow thousands of users to just manipulate the terrain at will, because a new user would have to download thousands of modifications that have been going on around them and things like that. So we're going to take the benefits of using a voxel engine, such as being able to have procedural caves underground or into the sides of the mountains and things like that, that we can design procedurally, as well as floating islands, tons of biomes. So now this allows us to have multiple biomes in one area, or one main world, whereas with the previous method we were going to have some issues trying to combine everything. So this solves a lot of the issues that we are facing currently with terrain generation, and it'll allow us to speed up the development of the entire world as a whole. So you can see this is just a little preview. Kyle's still working on adding all of the trees and the monsters back into the new engine. But later this week we will have a build up for the King server with this biome to play around with the enemies in it, things like that. So new endless terrain to explore, and then we'll be working on adding in more biomes, adding back in the forest biome, adding in the winter biome, and just really starting to build out the game. And once we have those three biomes in there, we're going to start going back through some of the core game mechanics, such as combat and things like that. Make sure we're smooth over building. So you can see building still works just fine with the voxel terrain. And then we're also going to have another video in a day or two, hopefully showing off the cave system, maybe even floating islands. I'm not sure if we'll have floating islands in this biome, but basically what we can see is our draw distance is pretty massive right now. Here you can see a big lake. You see huge canyons that you'll be able to fly up on top of, build bases on, things like that. So pretty excited to be able to show off the new voxel terrain, and it'll be even cooler once we have some caves and things like that for you to explore. So be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Register on our forum so you can offer feedback and things like that. And yeah, let us know if you have any questions or comments about the new direction with the voxel terrain, or what's possible now, things like that. Here you can see a little sandstorm coming through. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and be on the lookout for another update video here in a few days showing off more of the features of Terrain Engine that we're able to take advantage of, and some of the new planned features that we have coming on this week. Alright, thanks. I will talk to you in another video. Bye.